Assalamu alaikum, 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Tarannum Salman. The headlines first. Polling is underway at the Parliament House in Islamabad and 4 provincial assemblies to elect the 13th President of Pakistan for the next 5 years. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown is being observed in Pulwama district today against the killing of a civilian by the Indian troops. Founder of Afghanistan's Haqqani network, Jalaluddin Haqqani, has passed away after a protracted illness. And Ehsan Mani has been elected chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board unopposed. And now the news in detail. Polling is underway at the Parliament House in Islamabad and the 4 provincial assemblies for election of the president. The voting process would continue till 4 in the afternoon without any break. In Islamabad, Chief Justice Islamabad High Court is acting as the presiding officer. There are 3 candidates in the run for the coveted post, including PTI's Dr. Arif Alvi, PMLN supported Maulana Fazlur Rahman, and PPP's barrister Etazaz Ehsan. In Punjab, Election Commissioner Punjab Zafar Iqbal Hussain is performing duty as returning officer, while Chief Justice of Lahore High Court, Mr. Justice Yawar Ali, as presiding officer. A total of 354 members of the Punjab Assembly can cast their votes. In Sindh, 163 members of the Provincial Assembly out of 168 will cast their vote for the presidential election. Chief Justice Sindh High Court Justice Ahmed Ali Sheikh is performing the duty of presiding officer, and the staff of Provincial Election Commission Sindh will assist him. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, a total of 112 MPAs will cast their votes in the presidential election. Chief Justice Peshawar High Court Mr. Justice Waqar Ahmed Seth is acting as returning officer in the election. In Balochistan, Chief Justice Balochistan High Court Madam Justice Sayyida Tahira Safdar is acting as presiding officer during the presidential election. The Supreme Court has upheld a decision of Election Commission for repolling in PK 23 Shangla on the 10th of this month. Hearing the case in Islamabad today, a 3-member bench of the Apex Court rejected petition of Shaukat Yousafzai against verdict of the Commission. The Election Commission had declared elections in the constituency null and void as less than 10% women voters had exercised their vote of franchise in the general elections. And in occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown is being observed in Pulwama district today against the killing of a civilian, Fayaz Ahmed Wani, by the Indian troops. All shops, business establishments, educational institutions, and government offices are closed while traffic is off the road. The founder of Afghanistan's Haqqani network, Maulvi Jalaluddin Haqqani, passed away after several years of illness. He was a significant militant figure in Afghanistan and had close ties to both the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. Jalaluddin Haqqani, who founded the network in the 70s, relinquished operational leadership of the group some years ago to his son Sirajuddin Haqqani, who is now deputy leader of the Afghan Taliban. And in Afghanistan, 1 American service member of the US-led NATO coalition forces was killed and another was wounded following an apparent insider attack in the eastern province. The latest death has brought to 6 the number of US forces killed in Afghanistan since January this year. And Britain has called for immediate release of 2 Reuters journalists imprisoned by a Myanmar court for reporting on the atrocities targeting Rohingya Muslim minority in the country. British Prime Minister Theresa May's spokesman said in London that any democracy, journalists must be free to carry out their job without fear or intimidation. He said this verdict has undermined freedom of the media in Myanmar. Ehsan Mani has been elected as the new chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board unopposed. He will serve as chairman PCB for 3 years. Ehsan Mani was Prime Minister Imran Khan's nominated candidate for the post. The post has been lying vacant since the previous chairman, Najam Sethi, tendered his resignation last month. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.